A brand new strategy is upon us in Clash of Clans. This is incredible and will help you get the 3 stars like no other. It is 13 witches at Town Hall 12. Many have called this the bat slap technique because you use that bat wave very similar to the Pekka bow bat. So we will show you that strategy first, then we will upgrade our witches to level 5 and demonstrate to you that brand new attack strategy which will help you get the 3 stars, and we will continue our way through the trophy road in this Town Hall 12 farm to maxed. I'm excited to show you this new strategy, guys, so let's get into it. Alrighty guys, let's dive straight into this. We actually have enough to upgrade the witches to level 5, which is what you will need for this brand new Town Hall 12 attack strategy. Let's show you first where this strategy has developed from, the Pekka Bobat. If you are new to the channel, guys, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now this is the Town Hall 12 farm to maxed, so we are going to be looking for a base which gives us good loot. Obviously we're going to get the witches upgraded today, and my main focus is the archer towers. So be sure to let me know down in the comments which strategy you want me to use in terms of farming. Normally what I do is I take the subscriber submitted strategies and I use that to farm with. So let me know down in the comments because that is what I will feature in new episodes. We recently had the mass golem attack strategy and it worked out incredible, so I will link that at the end of the video. But if you want to see any of them from this series, be sure to head on to my YouTube homepage and you'll see all of my playlists from there. Now what we do if we do not find a base relatively quickly, I skip the video, so we will come back when we have that first base to attack. Okay guys, this one looks a pretty good base to attack and demonstrate the strategy to you in terms of the Pekka Bobat. Now remember, this is the bat wave. This will be integrated into the new strategy, and I have never tried this myself. I've actually just seen it on a war, which I will bring you them attacks as well, but I thought we'd try and replicate it. So the first thing you want to do is set up the funnel, which is what we're going to do here with the Pekkas and the wizards. Could have probably done that a little bit more efficiently. If we bring a baby dragon in there, that might help as well. And then we will bring in the queen from this area alongside the healers in order to get this done. The Pekka's actually going to take down the queen very nicely there. Let's now bring in the wall wrecker from this area to try and help force our queen into the base. I don't want to put the healers in yet because essentially, guys, they are going to go onto the Pekka. Now we're going to set the funnel on this side, try and have them troops go in. Let's put the golem. I forgot I had a golem, to be honest with you, but this is an under-leveled base, so we should be able to get this done. The bowlers and the Grand Warden all in, and from there we are just sniping off a couple of different defenses. The jump spell for the back end. Let's use a rage spell here as the troops come through. Then we are going to bat wave this bottom area, I think. As soon as that wizard tower goes down, that's probably the area to bring in the bat wave, because that should work out pretty nice. So I tell you what, let's bring in the bats now from this area. Grand Warden's ability in the center. Now the bats will come through, and I just have to freeze the area with the wizard tower. However, it's actually tanked for us, look. So, oh, now it's turned to the bats. So let's freeze it. Let's use the rage on this area, try and get the bats right through that. And that wave technique has worked out fantastic. Now let's put a couple of minions in order to help with the funnel. Could have probably saved a troop for this final wizard tower, because if my troops don't get over there, as you can see, the wizard tower gets onto the bats. Unfortunately, queen steps around, gets it done, but the bats go down incredibly quickly. Now that was an under-leveled base, but that is the Pekka Bobat strategy for you, and it is incredible. Now the bat wave technique, which you've seen swooping around the base, that is essentially what you are doing with the bat slap technique. However, with the brand new level 5 witches, you can bring them in instead of the bowlers for incredible effect. So a 3-star on that one, very nicely done. And again, I actually seen this strategy on the Memorial War, which I did stream a little bit for. We actually raised 260 euros for you guys selecting my war attacks. Massive shout out to Rob, who donated the majority of that amazing stuff. And we did get a 3-star as well, and I will link down below. That was obviously for Kelly of Code Enigma and Colonel Mustard as well. I'll link both of their GoFundMe pages down below if you are interested in donating. It would mean a huge amount. But I will bring you the attacks using the witches and that bat slap technique from that war in a different video. But let's go ahead and get the witches up to level 5. Now you might think you haven't even started the upgrade. Oomph. Well, there we have, and we have a Book of Fighting. 3, 2, 1. Boom, level 5 witches it is, guys. So we actually now, we're not far off getting, if we look at the trophy road, oh nice, we got that 1 star. Let me know down in the comments. Honestly, that is just hilarious for me, that whole 1 star. 15% research boost. Now I haven't collected the Dark Elixir yet, purely for the reason that actually it's going to then be able to be stolen. So if I can use it alongside upgrading something, probably the Ice Golem will be next, then that's when I will use it. But what we will do, guys, I'll use the training boost and we will come back once we have all of them witches level 5, and then once we have a base to attack. Okay guys, this one is going to be interesting. It is a ring base, so it's not the easiest to funnel, but I do want to try my best to get it to work on this one. So the only thing that I can say is that the funnel in terms of the jump spell is going to have to be used to access one side of the base. But let's just see what happens. Basically what you want to do, guys, very similar to that P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, is set the funnel. Now again, this is the first time I'm trying this, so do let me off a little bit. And essentially we then want to charge the queen in one direction. So now let's basically bring the queen in here. Baby Drag's done a fantastic job there. Shout out to that baby dragon. Then as soon as the queen takes a bit of damage, let's get the healers in. And at the other side of the base, we are going to put the king and 3 witches, just to try and help set the funnel there. And we are... oh, we didn't bring a jump spell. Oh well, we didn't bring a jump spell. Let's just go for it. We're going to have to hope that we can get into the center of the base. Let's use a rage for the queen and the healers. Now let's bring in all of the witches towards the center with the Grand Warden, and let's see what happens from there. Let's use the king's ability. Then as we press forward, we're going to be wanting to use the bat technique, probably down at the bottom of the base. We have got the Wrecker coming right the way through. I'm going to use a rage. It's been stuck under the tornado trap, so that rage is probably not going to do very well. Let's save the... let's actually now use the bats. Look, on this side, let's sweep through this area. The rage spell in the center is gone. The bats are on the wizard tower. Get off of there. Don't want to use the I don't want to use the free spell that much there. Let's use the Grand Warden's ability. Batwave doing well at this point. Let's bring a balloon into the back end of the base. Oh, the P.E.K.K.A's doing okay. Let's use the freeze on there just to allow that P.E.K.K.A. to get through. The Ice Golem went down anyway. But essentially, guys, as you can see, it's not doing too bad for an attack which has kind of got fluffed here. I forgot to put the giants on the wizard tower. Are we going to get the 3 stars on this base? Look, I mean, essentially that was a terrible attack, and we're still going to get the 3 stars. This is how powerful this strategy is, look. That's how powerful this strategy is. We're going to get the 3 stars. I missed my giants on the wizard tower there. You can use a ice golem or anything like that as well if you want to get some added freeze. We wasted a rage spell in the center of the base, and the funnel wasn't fantastic either. Yet we are still going to get the 3 star on this Town Hall 12. Now again, I did see this attack strategy in the recent war, the Memorial War that we were on, and I was planning to bring it as a video. I know that Carbon brought one as well, so I'll link his video down below. Be sure to check that out because he goes over the strategy as well. But there you go, 3 stars. Let's see if we can demonstrate it to you a little bit better, because granted, that wasn't amazing, but we got the 3. We got the 3 stars. I still can't believe that. Still can't believe it. So, the giants are supposed to be the tank wizard towers. It just went crazy. Again, you can use an ice golem if you wish. The bowlers and the balloons, they're more just to set up the funnel whenever you might need it. That's the only reason I had the bowlers, the balloons. I had an archer just to pin the rest of the stuff on. We need one more healer. Then we need a couple of wizards and the archer. Then in terms of spells, a jump spell might be okay to give you access through the base. It just depends on the base layout, so it's tough to do in terms of farming. I guess we'll stick with the same thing because the Wrecker is ideally going to get you through the base. We just need that free spell. Then we need our Clan Castle troops. Honestly, I do like the P.E.K.K.A. Ice Golem combination. I just think in terms of getting that Wrecker to the Town Hall, you can then take it down incredibly well. So what we will do is search again, find another base. Hopefully we have a better example, but we're doing pretty good so far. 2 3-star attacks. You can drop that down in the comments. Hashtag 3-star. But let's come back once we have another base. Okay guys, I think we are going to attack this base because it does have a couple of multi-targeting infernos, which again is a little bit more tricky, and the last base I know didn't, so that's why we're going to attack this one, and let's just see what we can do. I think if we start the funnel here and then bring our queen up over, that should be the best way to do this. So let's put a wizard here as well just to help take that out, and hopefully the baby drag can then power into the base just that little bit, and that should be enough of a funnel set. We actually set off a black bomb there, which is ideal. Let's get the healers onto the queen. That should be good. And then let's bring in the Wrecker right in front of the queen. Again, let's put the king and a couple of witches on that side. Oh, the queen's going to go down. Wow, had to use that ability. And that's not necessarily what I wanted to do. But let's get 10 witches followed by the Grand Warden coming straight into the center of the base. Then we can use that technique over the other side in terms of the Rage King's ability. Now let's use a Rage spell powering through here, and it's looking not too bad, guys. You can see that the Wizard Tower at the top is tanked. Let's get a Loon in. Let's get the Grand Warden's ability. Could have probably done that a little bit better. Now let's use the Bat Wave over on this side. A Poison onto the Giants. Then let's use the Freeze for the Bats on the back end here, but I do have the Giants as well that I haven't got to forget about this time. Queen's not doing too bad, but it looks like she might go down. However, we've got a giant to tank here initially, and it looks like the Wizard Tower went onto the bats. That's awful, guys. That's not what we needed. And unfortunately, my giant came in too late, and that is probably going to be what results in me not getting this one done, because the bats went down incredibly quick there and essentially missed out on the bat wave getting through. Now we still have a lot of witches here, but they are going to start taking a bit of heavy fire from the Eagle artillery. They're getting blasted now at this point. Let's just see what happens though. We've still got the healers on them. The queen has unfortunately gone down, but with the multi and no bats in order to get through this, then it does look like we might miss out. And remember, guys, we were pretty close here in terms of if we had the bats coming through now, that would have been much better. I think we've essentially put the bats in too quickly, but it's not over until it's over. The healers are still healing the witches, but they are going down quick to that multi, and essentially an 82% is not too bad, guys. It's not too bad. It's a safe Clan War League attack. It's unfortunate that we couldn't wrap this all up with 3 stars. It would have been very nice, but as you can see, we are super close. And, well, I'm not going to make any more excuses. Didn't quite get it done. 83%. Solid attack, though. Used the bats a little bit early. Missed out on the freeze for the Wizard Tower. I thought my giant down there was going to tank it, but he didn't want to. Wanted the Wizard Tower to take out the bats, and I think that's it, guys. Let's pull out of that attack, and let's see where we are at. Star bonus. Very nice indeed. I think I'm going to cook that up again and just practice a little bit more. Let me know down in the comments if you have used this strategy. Hopefully that shows you that it's not impossible to not get the 3 stars, but it's a pretty good strategy, isn't it? Hopefully you get to appreciate that. And again, I will bring them other videos as well. Now, what are we going to upgrade? Let's have a look at the season challenges. Dipfail, thank you so much for that. Get a star in versus battle. We will do that later. The bigger season bank is definitely something I'm going to claim now. As you can see, 5 million in my season bank. That's going to be nice in terms of continuing through. We have the Rune of Big Builder Elixir. don't think I need to collect that yet. And the Dark Elixir, 17,000. Would that be enough for the ice golem? It wouldn't, so I'm actually going to just leave that for the moment, and I don't think we have too much to upgrade. The elixir we can put into the walls a little bit, because again, we're all set from that point of view. So let's upgrade 2 walls, and I think, yeah, let's go for a couple of these bombs, and we'll save up to get the archer tower a little bit later. We might as well get a couple of builders working, guys. That's the idea. And yeah, let's get 2 of them upgrading, and then that's all of the bombs done. We then just have to worry about the buildings. So that is going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the strategy using the witches. I'll keep practicing with it, and I'll try and bring you more attacks using it to try and help bring you as much help as we can. Again, if you want to see the attack with the multiple golems, a lot of them, it's on your screen there right now. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. Until next time, guys, peace out.